Hello everyone. My name is Karen and I have never posted a YouTube video about my locks or my process or what I do. So if I do something that's a little off kilter or not the norm, just bear with me. I'm new. I don't really do a lot of videos, but I figured I'd do this one because, and not in a bad way, but some of the ladies, some of you women out there with your gorgeous locks and you found out what works for you, you found your niche. It's kind of intimidating to me. So I wanted to kind of get out there as that new face who is not a professional when it comes to locks, does not know how to look at your hair and tell you exactly what to do. That's not me, but I can tell you what I do, and hopefully that helps somebody at some point. So anyway, you may see me look down. That's because I have 5 questions right here that I want to make sure I get out in this video. The answers to, I want to make sure I get them out in this video. And I'm looking like this. Well, my hair, because first off, let me start by, I'm not one of those girls that get the makeup and get all pretty to make a video. No, what you see is my presentation. This is me. I mean, minus the sweats. I got on an Alaska shirt. I am located in Alaska right now. But minus the Alaska shirt or the hoodie, I'm not really a beach face kind of girl. No offense to you women out there who are. You're gorgeous. Keep doing you, boo-boo. I am just not that type. So anyway, so my first question, actually before I get to that, I want to tell you why my hair looks like this. So before I decided to make this video, I did a hot oil treatment on my hair. So right now the oil is in there. I got my 2 processing caps on, and then I wrapped it with this this scarf that I got from a local national in Kyrgyzstan. I am military. I was military. I'm on terminal leave right now. I was security forces for 10 years. So if you hear me say some stuff that sounds kind of militarized, that's why. That's why. So under here, I don't know if you can hear that, I have my processing caps in there, so I'm going to take it off and explain to you what my process was. So the oils I used was coconut oil, some almond oil, and a little bit of wild growth oil. I put it all in a container. I did not heat it. I know it's called a hot oil treatment, but I don't heat it the traditional way. I don't sit it in hot water. I don't put it in the microwave. I don't put it on the stove. The way, and that's why I said my hot oil treatments. The way I do my hot oil treatments is I dampen my hair by using, and I used all of it, but I'll tell you what was in it. What this is is not what it is, because we recycle, reuse. This is old. This container had about this much aloe vera juice and like 6 itty bitty bubbles or pinches of tea tree oil. That's how I dampen my hair before my hot oil treatments. So I spray that all over from the root, the shaft, and the ends, and I massage it in, make sure it's good and damp. I do that to my whole head, and then I apply the oil. Once I apply the oil, I put my processing caps on. I do use 2. My head ain't that big, so no jokes. I use 2 because I want to make sure all of my locks are under the processing cap so they can all go through that process, right? So once I put my processing caps on, I wrap this scarf around to kind of seal in the heat. Like I said, I don't heat my oil through water or through microwave stove or whatever means. How I do it is I put it on my scalp, I put it on my hair, and I allow the heat from my head, which naturally occurs, to heat the oil that's in my hair, if that makes sense. So that's how I do my hot oil treatment. So I'm going to take this down and try not to make this video too ridiculously long. All right, so that's off. 2 processing caps. And then my ponytail holder. Ooh, my hair smells good. Okay, so these are my locks. I do not have perfect locks. I have some 2-headed dragons. I have some that are short. The crown of my head is thinner than most of my hair. The short ones, this is not a short one. The short ones are in the crown. See, this one's kind of short. In the crown of my head, I got one little itty bitty lock somewhere in the front. There we go. Got that one. And then I got a lot of little dudes in the middle of my head. But anyway, I say that to say, you know, everybody's goal is to have, you know, these perfect locks that look good and they're shiny all the time and they smell good and da da da. But realistically, your locks are what you do to them. So I was not the smartest person when I first started my locks. That's why I have some of those shorter ones. That's why I have some that look really thin, because through my lock journey, I had to learn how to treat my locks. So this is it. These are my babies. And this is a thin one. Oh, where'd you go? It's the longest lock I have in my head, but it's also the thinnest. See that? I know y'all see that thin spot right there. But guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to lay that baby down, and I'm going to leave that baby right there. I'm not going to pull it. I'm not going to cut it. I'm not going to do none of that. I'm just going to let it be. So I've had people ask me what kind of locks do I have. So I'm going to get into these questions. Who am I? I'm Karen. I don't have a real cool name like, you know, Black Locks or Black Locks Matter or nothing like that. I'm just Karen. I am from Georgia. I've been in the military 10 years. I am a security forces member, which is equivalent to a civilian police officer. That's what I do. That's what I love. I have been natural since December of 2009. So funny story. I thought this was a lock. So I said, why is this thing so bubbly? Anyway, I've been natural since 2009. And how I cut my hair is I had micros, and I was just not feeling me. I wasn't feeling like me. Like, those micros were getting on my nerves. They were too tight, or they were holding buildup, or whatever. So, lie to you not, I took my micros like this, and I cut them at the root, all the way through my head. And I called my husband. We've been married this year, been 11 years. I called my husband, and I told him that ponytail I had when you went to work this morning, she gone. She gone. She ain't coming back. I'm straight. I'm bot rocking the Caesar fade. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was brush and go. I was that low. So, but I was so happy when I cut my hair, when I cut the micros off. It was like, this feels good. Like this, it was amazing. I mean, my husband had to come home and get the clippers and, you know, help me out, because when I tell you I was like 1980s Bobby Brown, but on a smaller scale. Yeah, that was me. It was bad. But he got the clippers and evened me out, and I was good to go. But yeah, I became natural in December of 2009. Now I started locking in August of 2013. So I've been locked. This August will be 4 years of being locked. And I started off, there's another short one. I started off and my locks were probably, my comb coils I should say, were probably like that long. Yeah, about that long. And here we are 4 years later. Got a little bit of length on me. Yeah. So I am very proud of what I've done. I had to find out what my hair likes. And once I found that, she took off from there. How did I start my locks? So my locks started out traditional. So I started out with comb coils, little palm rolls or whatever you want to call it. Once I got to Alaska, there was no one here to palm roll it, but there was a sister lock consultant. Now, people have asked me if I have sister locks, but I'm very weary of answering this question. So I tell them I do not. I tell them I have micro locks that are maintained by a sister lock consultant. I have micro locks that are maintained by a sister lock consultant. The reason I don't say I have sister locks is because of how I started them off, and also because I don't think, and I don't know, I'm not a consultant, I'm not a trainee, but I don't think this is the grid pattern that they teach. And the person who did my hair here in Alaska, she didn't start my locks. My locks were already, they had already matured. Well, I mean, I'd been locked 2 years, but they had already, I was already locked when I got here. So we simply split the locks I had and started the process of interlocking with the sister lock tool. So I don't have sister locks. I have micro locks maintained by a sister lock consultant. I don't want to get any, hate mail or nothing like that. So I did the hot oil treatment. It's been in my hair. I put it in. I put the processing caps and the scarf on, and then I took my boys on a bike ride to kind of get that heat circulating in those caps and get it conditioning on my locks. And I'm about to rinse it out. And once I rinse it out, I'll probably do some braids for a braid out with the braids for a couple days. That's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it wasn't what you used to, but I'm not what you used to. So hit me up. Let me get a comment or whatever, or don't comment. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, but let me know what you think. All right, bye.